So hello everyone and welcome again to another video of my channel Smarter Everyday, and in this video we are going to learn about our circulatory system, and this is going to be the last topic of our human body, and it is of course going to be very interesting and fun and also easy, but if it is not easy also I will make it easy for you all. And as I told you, this is going to be the last topic of our human body, and if you have questions related to our human body you can ask it in the comment section. So now let's begin, but before starting don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Now let's begin. So the points covered in this video are: definition of circulatory system, components of circulatory system, blood, and the subtopics of blood is components of blood, functions of blood, and the last topic is going to be blood vessels. So now let's move to the first topic, that is the definition of circulatory system. So the definition of circulatory system. So the circulatory system is defined as the system consisting of heart, blood and blood vessels that circulates blood through our body. So this is heart over here. This is the heart. This is the whole human circulatory system. So circulatory system is spread throughout our body. Here a heart again, but now you will ask what are these wire like things over here, and even in this image also. So these are our blood cells. And now you will even ask why there is red color one and why there is blue color one. So this also we will learn in more detail in this video only. But now let's move to the next topic, the components of circulatory system. So the major components of circulatory system are blood, blood vessels and heart. Now blood is composed of two parts, plasma and blood cells, and in this time of pandemic you may have normally heard someone saying plasma, please donate plasma, etc. So in this video we will learn what is plasma. We will get to know more about plasma. Now blood cells. Blood cells is also three types: arteries, capillaries, blood capillaries and veins. And of course heart is of course single, there are no 2-3 hearts. So now let's move to the next topic, that is blood. So the blood is composed of two parts, as you all know, plasma and cellular parts comprising of the blood cells. So now let's learn what is plasma. So the plasma is made of 90% water with different solutes, that is only 10% that is dissolved in this water. It is pale yellow in color, and the function of it is to transport the dissolved food, oxygen, enzymes, hormones, etc. to our body cells. And now please don't get confused between body cells and blood cells. These both are very different from each other. So blood cells, there are three types of blood cells present in our blood. They are red blood cells, that is normally called as RBC, white blood cells called as WBC, and platelets. So this image over here, it shows all the RBC, these red colored things, red in color are all the RBCs. But in this image you will see some white color between. So these white color, what are they between these RBC? What are they doing? Are they germs, bacteria? No. These are our WBC. These are very important. So these are our WBC and these are our platelets. Now let's move to the next slide. Now let us in more detail learn RBC, WBC and platelets, their shape, lifespan, nucleus, color and function. So RBC. So RBC shape is biconcave disc-like. Lifespan is only 120 days. No, not only 120 days. It's literally 4 months. Then what about the nucleus in RBC? It is actually absent in the mature RBC, and the color of RBC is red due to the presence of hemoglobin in RBC. And the function of RBC is to carry oxygen and nutrients to our body cells. Now let's move to next parameter, that is WBC. So shape of WBC is irregular. The lifespan is 2 to 3 weeks, and the nucleus is present, that is very large, not very large, it is large and distinct. And the color is, of course, it is colorless. And the function of WBC is very important in our body. So it is responsible for the defense of our body. So it works as the immunity system, the defense system of our body. It is very important in this time of pandemic. And now let's move to the next parameter, that is platelets. So the shape of platelets is also irregular. Lifespan is literally only 8 to 10 days. That is only 1 week. And the nucleus is also absent. The color is again colorless. And the function is it helps in blood clot. And it is also important only. Nothing is not important. Now let's move to the next subtopic of blood, that is the functions of blood. So these all are our functions of blood. So what is the first function of a blood? Blood is very important for distribution of the following materials throughout our body. What are they? They are the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the body cells, carbon dioxide and other metabolic waste products from tissues to excretory organs, and the transport of hormones and enzymes. The second function is to maintain the body temperature by distributing heat. Third function of blood is to maintain water balance in the tissues. And the fourth is specifically on WBC. So WBC is to protect our body against diseases by destroying disease causing germs. So they completely destroy the germs. Now the fifth topic is also, the fifth function of blood is more specifically on platelets. So platelets help in preventing blood loss by clotting. Whenever you have, while playing, if you have a cut or you have a wound, you may see that blood comes. But you may even see that after some time the blood stops coming. So because of these platelets, like there's a wound, they cover it from platelets and they don't let blood get lost. So blood doesn't come very much when you get a cut or wound. So these were the functions of blood. Now let's move to the next topic, that is blood vessels. So as in this slide, wait 2 minutes guys, 2 minutes. So in this slide you may have that question, that what are these? So in this slide we will get to know what are they. So they are blood vessels. So blood flows through a system of tubes, a network of tubes called blood vessels. And blood vessels are of 3 types: arteries, capillaries and veins, which are involved in transporting oxygenated blood and even deoxygenated blood. So in this image you will get to know that the red are artery and this blue over here is vein. And sometimes when the artery, the red color are even called blood capillaries. Now let's see in more detail what are arteries, capillaries and veins. So arteries, so blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart. Okay, so very important, that carry blood away from the heart to other parts of the body are called arteries. It is very thick, elastic and has muscular walls with narrow cavities. They are very small. And now aorta, okay, aorta is the largest artery. So aorta is the largest artery, and arteries carry oxygenated blood. So now if you know science, a rule or a simple definition has always an exception. So even arteries, they carry oxygenated blood, but the pulmonary artery doesn't carry oxygenated blood, it except carries the deoxygenated blood. Okay, and due to the force of the pumping act of the heart, so heart, because of that force of the pumping act, blood in these arteries flow with jerks. So like it goes like this, the blood. Now what is capillaries? So these are the very finest blood vessels in the organs. So now in this also, if you see, artery is divided into, these are all blood capillaries. So that is only written. Arteries are divided into a small network of blood vessels called capillaries. They rejoin again to form a vein. Here they again rejoin and to form a vein. And a capillary is a very narrow, it is more narrow than an artery, whose walls have a single layer of cells with no muscles, okay, and exchange of nutrients, waste products and respiratory gases takes place between blood and the body cells across these capillaries, blood capillaries. So if you know, in the respiratory system also we had learned that the alveoli in lungs have a network of blood capillaries. So there the exchange of this respiratory gases takes place. Now let's move to veins. So as you know, the blood capillaries rejoin to form a vein. But in veins, the blood vessels that carry blood away from the body to the heart. So arteries carry blood away from the heart, but veins carry blood from the body to the heart, are called veins. They have a thinner walls as compared to the arteries with broad cavities. They are very broad. Vena cava is the largest vein, and veins carry deoxygenated blood, again an exception, except the pulmonary vein that carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. So in this both the same, but pulmonary is a artery also and even a vein. So it is doing the opposite job. There it is carrying deoxygenated blood, here it is carrying oxygenated blood. Now let's move. So sorry, I pressed next by mistake. So guys, that's all for this video. I hope you all liked this video, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions related to human body, please ask in the comment section. And guys, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. We'll meet in the next video with more details on circulatory system. And let's meet. So bye guys.